Hello and welcome to Brodual. This time we have Skyrim Better Roads. This is a mod that aims to make some subtle changes and improvements to the main roads of Skyrim, in an attempt to increase immersion, fix some inconsistencies and to just clean things up a bit. For the most part only the main roads are affected and the amount of changes depend on where the road is in the world. The mod reflects on the social, economical and strategical importance of the 9 holds, and then makes changes accordingly so it all makes sense. So for example, roads near the trade capital of Whiterun should have better maintained roads than the ones near a small village or settlement, and that's clearly seen with the mod installed. The mod's also broken down into 2 files, with one focusing on the roads and the other on the bridges. Most of the vanilla bridges are an exact copy of one another, so the mod tries to fix that by adding some flair that's fitting to the hold, so you can see a very Whiterun styled archway near a bridge outside the city. The main changes include adding some sort of structure, whether that be with a small wooden fence or small rocks that help provide an outline. That helps separate the roads from the wilds, and it makes more sense that the main roads that connect to cities would have a little more structure. This also adds a great effect while travelling, because you'll easily be able to tell when you're on a main road without having to look at a map. Some people have even installed map mods that highlight the main roads, but these subtle additions achieve the same effect without having to enter a menu or do anything else. Other changes include some minor fixes to stairs and some pathways that needed a little work. So for example, steps going up steep walkways have been a little more fleshed out, and any clipping issues have been fixed. The same goes for any inconsistencies on the main roads, so for example sometimes trees or bushes will be blocking a road that you'd expect merchants to be travelling down. As I said earlier, most of these changes come to the roads where you'd expect there to be work done. But the mod also adds some subtle, more natural things to the side roads too, like rocks or small overgrown plants. These are mostly unnoticeable as they fit in so seamlessly, but it's done in a way to make certain pathways a little more unique, just so you aren't looking at the same piece of path endlessly if you often travel by foot or horse. In terms of compatibility, you can pretty much use it alongside any other mod. So it works with any city mods, touring carriages, real roads of Skyrim and any retextures. Overall, this is a great example of a subtle mod that has a positive effect on gameplay. The mod strikes a nice balance between decorating the roads, but also keeping that open and sometimes barren feeling when you're travelling around the province. The additions also help give some unique touches to each of the different holds, and you'll easily be able to tell where you are and when you've crossed a border without having to look at a map. So if you're interested in checking it out for yourselves in game, then you can find everything you need down below. And as always, be sure to leave endorsements on any mod you enjoy, and thanks for watching.